Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your All Signs October 2025 monthly tarot reading. This is a reading where I am looking at the entire month of October 2025. A thumbs up, it does help. I am doing private readings, so if you are interested in having a private reading, all of my information is listed down below. All right, let's get started. I'm starting with Aries. What does Aries have coming up in October 2025, please, Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Aries. I do want to say happy Halloween to all of you. I'm hoping October is a great month for everybody. Okay, so Seven of Swords just jumped right out, Aries. Seven of Swords, first card out. Crossed by Temperance. Your foundation is the Seven of Pentacles. Recent past, we have the Moon. Crowning, you've got the Magician. All right, energy coming up in October, we've got the Five of Wands. All right, and what I like to use is the overall energy, Aries. We've got the Four of Wands. All right, so a lot of passion. That's really what I'm getting. You've got a couple of sevens here, a lot of passion. Dealing with divine timing, but manifesting a lot of happiness. For some of you, feeling more secure maybe at work. This also could be like a living situation. Four of Wands, overall energy, that is definitely feeling more stable, more secure here in October. Could be celebrating something. Could be like an anniversary that's coming up here. Yeah, look at this. Two of Cups, you've got the Emperor, so now you've got multiple fours, Aries. Ooh, look at this. Ace of Cups. So if you were having, or if you are having any sort of problems with like a significant other, if not a significant other, maybe a roommate, maybe a family member, maybe could be a few members in your family even. If there was like some sort of like clashing of energies, maybe getting on each other's nerves, anything like that, I see a lot of love coming in. Now, you or the person you're dealing with could be stepping into your power here and just like taking matters into your own hands. So if there's a problem with communication, like stepping up and doing something about it, I really feel like that's you, Aries. This is you really maybe owning something, or just, you know, taking matters into your own hands here. Bringing healing to a situation. Yeah, like not allowing small things, petty things to get under your skin. Yeah, so somebody needs to lead. And so for many of you, I do feel like that's you. But Four of Wands is a very nice energy. And so right at the start of the month, there could be some suspicions here around something. So maybe you're suspicious of your person, or, you know, you can flip that. Maybe they're suspicious of you. And so there could be some issues there with that. But I do see it resolving here. I really feel like working together is what's needed. And if you were keeping something to yourself, if your partner was keeping something to themselves, talking about it is definitely going to be helpful here. But yeah, for some of you, maybe you were suspicious of someone or something. You've got the Seven of Swords, first card out, and then you've also got the Moon here in the recent past. So this is confusion. It can be illusion, delusion. You have to be careful with this energy. But for some of you, I'm getting this suspicious sort of feeling here. Like not trusting someone, not trusting a situation. Maybe not seeing a situation clearly. It's like waiting for that clarity, Aries, like waiting for news, waiting for clarity, waiting for this energy to pass. Now, what's interesting is we have the full moon in your sign on October 6th. So this definitely feels like it's going to affect you. So if you're an Aries that has been dealing with something, the moon cycles definitely are significant here. So if you've been dealing with something, and for some of you this is definitely divine timing here, with the challenge being Temperance, and then you've got the Seven of Pentacles at your foundation. Yeah, you've been waiting. And maybe because you've been waiting, yeah, maybe you're starting to have like your suspicions, but you've got the Magician. So this is you creating change. This is you definitely thinking about what you can do here with this situation. Two of Cups, the Emperor. Again, somebody has to lead. So masculine energy there with that. Doesn't mean you're a male. It means stepping into the masculine energy, which is being a leader. And so, yeah, you've got the Five of Wands here. If, like, family is not getting along, friends, family, neighbors, whatever it is, this could be you, Aries, stepping up and leading. But you've got really nice energy coming in with this Four of Wands, Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups there. That's a lot of love. A lot to be thankful for. So I'm getting Sagittarius vibes here as well. So maybe some of you are dealing with the Sagittarius. Five of Wands is a competitive energy, so it's not always negative. It's a clashing of energies, and because you're in manifestation mode, Aries, I mean, this could be you feeling more competitive here in the month of October. Some of you are sick of waiting. And so the very first thing I got was passion. So it's definitely a more passionate energy. Let me see. What is the Five of Wands for Aries coming up in October? We've also got, let's see, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, and then that fire. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius may be significant. What is the Five of Wands for Aries? If you're partnered, this is maybe needing to pick and choose your battles here. Again, maybe one of you needing to kind of step up and lead. Six of Pentacles. Interesting. So maybe you're helping someone. Could be helping someone and another person or others are opposed to that. So maybe you're helping family. And maybe, you know, there's some jealousy. There could be some jealousy. You also could be receiving help, and maybe, you know, you've got haters hating, especially if you're receiving something. Very interesting. Let me see. What is the moon? The moon is in the recent past. What is the moon for Aries? Now, you've got Temperance here in this position. So this is balance. It's moderation. For some of you here, I feel like you're finding a solution. You could be doing some research here because you've got the Magician crowning. It's a very active energy. Okay, you've got the Star. So looking at the moon, you've got the Star. Some of you could be astrologers, definitely. Two of Rods could be looking at a new path, weighing the options here, doing your research, making plans. Let's get you an additional guidance card for October for Aries. What is the additional guidance? And all of the decks that I am using, Aries, some of them are on my link tray. Others I do have links listed down below. Another two, interesting. Fairy of the Divine Hand. Intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. Intoxication. Very interesting card. And I do love this deck. It's very festive. That's why I pulled it out for October. Fairy of the Divine Hand. So you're definitely dealing with divine timing. It is a 2. You've got the 2 of Cups here. So maybe something is happening. Something could be happening. It could be the universe stepping in. There could be some confusion or something could be hidden. For some of you, it's meant to happen this way. I'm seeing a lot of eyes here. So there is a lot of eyes on you. The 7 of Swords can be like you watching someone. It can be you looking at someone or something, but it also can be others looking at you. And this is intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. So just make sure that what you're looking at, you're seeing clearly, because with that moon, some of you may not be seeing something or someone clearly. So yeah. And then we have Carnivorous Flower Fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. So take what resonates, leave the rest, Aries. A tempting offer has a high price. Okay, so again, with this card, the eyes, just make sure you're seeing a situation, a person clearly. If something doesn't feel right, so maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius for some of you, or a Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. So this is like needing to look closer, look deeper into something with Temperance here. So Temperance in this position is either a challenge for some of you, or it's an energy that is going to assist you, and it's Temperance. So it's an angel, it's the divine. You've got a lot of divine energy here around you. And so I feel like the message here, Aries, is to take a moment and really look at something. Don't rush into anything. Aries, I mean, you don't like to wait. You're a fire sign. I get it. But here, maybe you don't have like the entire picture or all of the information. Also, something may look better than what it is. If something seems like too good to be true, anything like that, for some of you, you know, you may have a temptation in front of you, but it's going to come at a high price. So needing to be careful of that. Let's see, what is the guidance for Aries on the love front? Okay, so for some of you, this could be a new person. So you may have a new person standing in front of you. With that 2 of Rods, this can be you having a couple of options. This is a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. We've got unrequited at the bottom. So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So with the 2 of Rods, you could be looking at like an old path, an old person, maybe the spark has gone out unrequited, and then you've also got a new option. So there's a lot here, Aries. You are creating change in your life. This is a really good reading. You're definitely dealing with your spirit guides, angels, ancestors. You're definitely dealing with divine timing here. And so look closely. There may be some sort of temptation in front of you. Who is Aries dealing with? Who is Aries dealing with? Taurus just flew out. And then Gemini. Yeah, there's definitely a decision that is needed here. Take your time, do your research. Also with that Magician, I feel like you're well aware, Aries, that you've got resources, tools here. Let me see. I've got this little 8-ball. I'm trying to mix it up and have a little fun here in October. So get a question in your mind, Aries. Any question. I'm just going to... This is not like a standard little 8-ball. It's kind of like a funky little toy. So yeah, get a question in your head. Let me see what we got for you. I'm going to click it multiple times to get the little thing rolling. Oh, and you've got a yes. Look at that. So just to have a little extra fun here, Aries, you've got a yes. So isn't that cute? All right, Aries, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up in October? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Taurus. All right, you've got the 9 of Wands, Taurus, first card out, crossed by the 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles at your foundation, the World in the recent past, crowning, you've got the Empress, energy coming up, you've got the High Priestess. All right. Overall energy, you've got the King of Swords. All right, let's see. I'm getting masculine and feminine vibes here. Definitely. King of Swords, overall energy. Very sharp, direct energy. Ooh. Seeing right through someone's BS. So 5 of Swords with the King of Swords. Seeing right through someone's BS. Seeing that maybe someone is trying to take advantage of you or somebody else. So yeah, seeing through something here. Could be seeing that, you know, someone is a narcissist or causing some problems. 9 of Swords, someone may be a problem Four of Wands. Yeah, somebody may be a problem. So Taurus, this could be you using the sword with the King of Swords. You could be severing ties. You definitely could be cutting some people out of your life, making some changes here in October. Nine of Swords, Four of Wands, worried about your family, could be your community, could be your job, worried. Death, and then the Three of Swords. You've got the Ten of Cups here, Eight of Wands. Could be worried about a family member or multiple family members, a family situation. There may have been a loss in the family, and so you're worried maybe about your family or worried about a friend. But first card that came out is the Nine of Wands, Taurus. Nine of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. So you've got a couple of nines here. So the number 9 may be significant. But this is having strong boundaries. Nine of Wands. It is also a card that represents perseverance, not giving up, not quitting. So the Nine of Wands with this King of Swords energy is a very strong-willed energy. And with this Five of Swords, some of you, I mean, you could be playing a win, like not messing around, not tolerating any BS, basically. It's definitely a very, very serious energy. And for some of you, this could be around money, assets, property, protecting yourself, protecting your property, assets, all of that. With the King of Swords, you could be working with a professional or you could be getting something in writing. Five of Pentacles, protecting yourself from loss. Five of Pentacles, your foundation, which can be a lack mindset. A lack could be a lack financially, but also could be something else. Maybe for some of you, you were not feeling well. There could have been a lack of energy. With what we just seen at the bottom of the deck, for some of you, maybe something went down in the past. You may have felt abandoned, or you just went through a tough time. This could be you coming out of that with the Nine of Wands. You're not giving up. Again, you're persevering. Nine of Pentacles for some of you could be the goal. You do have this very abundant energy. So for some of you, you were not lacking. Maybe this was just more of a mindset. For some of you, maybe dealing with depression or like some health problems. You've got the World. You've got the World in the recent past. So I feel like this energy is ongoing. This is definitely a tough cycle being over with. The World represents a new chapter, completion. So yeah, for some of you, this time of lack is over with. And if you are lacking energy, the message here is definitely be strong, persevere, don't give up. If you have like unhealthy relationships, anything around you that's no longer serving you, definitely needing to go within and maybe like cut ties with anybody that's draining your energy or anything that's draining your energy. Put yourself first. You've got the Empress crowning. So this is definitely needing to put yourself and your loved ones, for some of you, especially if you're a parent, needing to put maybe your children, your loved ones first, but also you. You need to be a priority as well with the Empress. The Empress for me can represent you taking care of yourself. So knowing that, needing to take care of yourself, maybe needing to For some of you, it could be work with a professional here. But you've got the High Priestess coming up. This could be you keeping things to yourself. This could be you doing some stuff quietly. Nothing wrong with that. Could be cutting ties quietly. I mean, that's the best way, right? With this energy. Blocking someone, 9 of Wands. You could be literally blocking someone. Maybe somebody is at a distance, or you're distancing yourself and blocking someone. Maybe somebody did something to you they could have taken from you, left you out in the cold in some way. But this is your intuition definitely turned up a notch here. For some of you, pay attention to your body. Your body definitely may be communicating with you here in regards to something specific here. So pay attention to your body. Yeah, I'm getting a number of different things here with this one. I'm definitely getting your gut. So for some of you, I mean, there could be gut issues. I'm not a medical professional by any means, but for some of you, I'm getting gut. So maybe gut issues. Of course, listen to your gut. Strong maybe gut feelings here for some of you. Strong gut feelings here in the month of October. So yeah, your gut can be a very strong indicator, Taurus, that something is wrong. So if you're not feeling well, if something is feeling off, you definitely want to dig into that a little bit more. Let me see. What is the Five of Pentacles for Taurus? What is the Five of Pentacles for Taurus, please? October 2025. A lot of nines here. I just seen the Nine of Cups. A lot of nines. So the number 9 may be significant. What is the Five of Pentacles for Taurus? Six of Pentacles. So helping someone in need, you could have did this, or somebody may have helped you, or they are helping you here in October. It may be a King of Swords. Yeah, so this could be some help that's coming in. So your energy is definitely coming through. So there's the Knight of Swords. So for some of you Taurians, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Knight of Swords. The Moon, look at that. So if something is not clear, if there's confusion, you definitely want to take it slow. Don't rush into something like blindly here. You want to take your time. This also feels a little bit like somebody rushing in to kind of like save the day. So that could be you, Taurus, or that could be somebody else around you. But yeah, that's really what I'm getting with that. So maybe you're rushing in to save someone. Could be from a financial loss. Really could be anything, but that's really what I'm getting with that. Like rushing in to save someone. Maybe somebody that you have like unconditional love for with the Empress. What is the additional guidance? Sea storm, calm and chaos, and that is 32. That card flipped over immediately. What is the additional guidance for Taurus, please, for October? I love this deck. It's very festive, but it's very difficult to shuffle. So if you love this deck and you want to purchase it, just be aware of that. Very, very difficult to shuffle this deck. So far too many. Taurus. So you've got 32 and 33. Look at that. So calm amid chaos. Interesting. So there could be some chaos going on around you. Maybe someone doesn't see something clearly. You could be rushing in to save someone. This also can be you, Taurus, staying calm even though there's some stuff going on around you. And then Dress of Alchemy, release your power. Okay. So for me, this card is very much like a manifestation energy here, kind of like the Magician in my eyes. Very powerful energy. You have the power to create. Step into your power. For some of you, you could be bringing about some serious change. You could be shaking things up. What is the guidance on the love front for Taurus? Honeymoon and then unrequited love. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, and then there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So this is you moving on, Taurus. For some of you, you're moving on from like an unrequited situation. So if you were not feeling someone, if they were not feeling you, whatever it is, this is like moving on. 6 of Swords here for me with the honeymoon card. It's like moving away, spirit guiding you, turning your back, leaving a situation, moving towards something with potential. If you're partnered, this could be you working on your relationship as far as like moving on from problems. Maybe you've been with someone for a very long time, and so this is you working on the relationship. Who is Taurus dealing with? We've got Virgo and we've got Air. Air is definitely coming through. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and then Virgo. We've got Taurus, Libra, any of the fixed signs. So Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Pisces showing up. All right, so think of a question, Taurus. I'm going to hit this a few times. Let's see, what is the message for Taurus? You've got a no. Now that can be good. That can be good. So no, I'm not having it. No, I'm not dealing with your ish anymore. 9 of Wands. No, I'm all set. Unrequited love. So very interesting reading, Taurus. I hope that you find it helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Gemini have coming up in October 2025? Gemini. All right, so first card out is the 7 of Cups. All right, we've got Strength. Your foundation is the 5 of Cups. Recent past, Justice. Crowning is the Hermit. Energy coming up here in October. You've got the Hanged Man. You've got some majors here. Overall energy, Queen of Swords. Interesting. Okay. So Queen of Swords, overall energy, very sharp energy. It's your element, coming up very much in your element. If you are feeling scattered, especially at the start of the month, it's just temporary. I see you definitely grounding your energy. Things are going to balance out definitely. If you're feeling like more emotional than you normally are, that's going to subside definitely. We've got the Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands. So, Gemini, if there was like a falling out with a friend, a loved one, a sibling, if there was a misunderstanding, or if there is a misunderstanding in October, I see you actually moving past that. I see you definitely moving past that. Things are looking good. So yeah, anything with a friend, anything with a sibling, a loved one, I see you moving past that. Somebody could be like extending some sort of olive branch. Also with the Seven of Cups being the first card out, there could be some confusion here. Maybe you or somebody else, someone may not have been seeing a situation clearly. With the Queen of Swords, I mean, you could be definitely like speaking your truth here with strength. Yeah, being strong, speaking your truth. If you don't understand something, this could be you definitely like saying that. Could you clarify? You could be asking someone to clarify what they mean. And for those of you that are looking at like multiple different options, I do see you like doing your research here. You could be looking at something or even multiple different things like very closely. And so with the Queen of Swords here, you could be definitely like severing ties from connections, options, whatever it is. If something looks too good to be true, or you don't see it going anywhere, I mean, you definitely could be like deleting some options. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So that Ace of Wands is something that has real potential. So yeah, I see you looking at options at the start of the month, but being very realistic with this energy. Strength is either helping or hindering you. So you stepping into your strength is definitely going to help you here in October. Are you being strong? You being patient? Showing grace? I'm definitely reading for some Geminis where you have a very strong exterior with this energy. Even if something's bothering you, if it's been bothering you with this Five of Cups, this can be feeling depressed, thinking about the past a lot, focused on maybe a loss. Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, more of an emotional energy. But again, this is like having a tough exterior. Justice in the recent past. So something legal may have been significant. For some of you, maybe you're divorced. So yeah, a legal matter or document may have been significant. It's a very fear energy. And we've got the Hermit crowning. You've got the Hermit crowning. So yeah, again, looking at those options, looking very closely. What makes sense, what doesn't. Maybe learning that you or somebody maybe wasn't seeing something clearly. It's also you like meditating. It's you grounding your energy. I'm definitely getting that. So that definitely is a theme for some of you. This is something that maybe you've been doing, you are doing, you're going to continue on doing, like taking moments for yourself, taking some you time, pausing before you react. The Hanged Man coming up here. So you've got the Hermit crowning and you've got the Hanged Man. For some of you, this is you letting go of the past. This is you being strong. You could be putting your focus on something brand new. But yeah, for those of you where you were not seeing a situation clearly, this is gaining a fresh perspective. And you may even have someone around you, a teacher, a coach, a friend, a family member, somebody around you may give you some really good advice. But let's look at the Hanged Man. For Gemini. Please clarify the Hanged Man. The Hermit. So yeah, not seeing something clearly. This is definitely you seeking clarity, wanting those answers, wanting the truth, learning the truth as well. What is the Hermit? What is the Hermit for Gemini? October. What is the Hermit? Queen of Cups. So needing to take a moment, go within, listen to your intuition, listen to your heart. For some of you, you could be dealing with a water sign. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups for Gemini. Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor, look at that. All right, so your luck is changing. Things are looking up. They're about to change. Yeah, so maybe doors are opening. It could be due to an Emperor. It could be your boss, your father, grandfather, your employer. Yeah, doors could be opening up. So yeah, options are coming in, but this is you taking your time here, and I feel like that's what's needed. Taking your time and being realistic. What's good, what isn't. Okay. What is the additional guidance for Gemini? October 2025, Gemini. Oh, you've got two cards. Okay, so 36 and 13. Mend a broken heart, Fairy. Healing from heartache. And then I am Kali. From death comes rebirth. So your heart is healing. Look at this. Five of Cups. Some sort of either loss or disappointment that you experienced in the past is no more. You've got new doors that are opening up. With that Seven of Cups, you got options on the table here. So your heart is healing. And then this is rebirth. This is Kali. This is all about rebirth. Yeah, so great change is coming in. I feel like you have a lot of major arcana energy here, Gemini. So yeah, this is no more with the Five of Cups. What is the guidance on the love front for Gemini? October. You've got soulmate. Look at that. Yes, this is your soulmate. Flirt. So for some of you, love is coming in. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So if you've been single, maybe some of you are older as well, but if you've been single, I mean, this could be love that's coming in. For some of you, you may have options in love. You may take a chance on one of these options. Could be with a Virgo or maybe a Pisces. Yes, this is your soulmate. Who is Gemini dealing with? Who's Gemini dealing with? So yeah, this is over with. And also for those of you that have been in separation with someone, that could be over with as well. Could be this Emperor. We've got Scorpio. We've got Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Libra. All right. So think of a question, Gemini. Let's get you an answer with our little magic 8 ball. All right, we've got ask again. So ask again, whatever that question is. Oh, you've got ask again. See that? All right. Gemini. You've got a maybe. Isn't that interesting? So the way I'm going to take this and interpret this, Gemini, is you may want something in particular here in October. For some of you, you may need to be clear with the universe, very specific with your goals, intentions, what you want. Be very specific, but also I take that as like needing to ask again. So that could be with a particular person. Maybe you wanted something, maybe here you've got justice, so maybe some sort of like fairness here with the situation. So yeah, and also with this Hanged Man, it's like rethink. With that Seven of Cups, rethink a situation. Is this really what you want? So that is how I'm interpreting this, Gemini. Is something really what you want? Is there something better? And also, do you have to sacrifice maybe like too much for this? So definitely needing to ask yourself some pretty important questions. And you definitely are doing that with the Hermit showing up twice. You're definitely doing that. All right, so let's move on. I hope that you find this reading helpful, Gemini. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer, what does Cancer have coming up in October, please, Cancer? Cancer. You've got the Page of Cups, Strength, Six of Cups. Four of Cups in the recent past. crowning. You've got the 10 of Swords energy coming up, Queen of Swords, 6 of Swords as the overall energy. All right, so this is moving forward, definitely like closing a door here, definitely moving on. If something has not worked out, is not working out, if you felt like you were beating a dead horse, anything like that, this is you moving on. 6 of Swords. Also, travel could be in the cards for some of you. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. All right, maybe some of you are working with a fire sign. That could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If there were problems at work with maybe a fire sign, I do see things improving, definitely. Somebody may need to be a little bit more flexible, but I definitely see improvement. Maybe some of you are working with a Leo or dealing with a Leo. Or somebody who's like very proud. So yeah, again, needing to be flexible. Page of Cups here, first card out. News, definitely getting news. You've got multiple pages. So communication. Could be news in regards to a child. Page of Cups, and then you've got strength. So Gemini just had strength as well. So it could be reading for some cuspers. So yeah, I mean, if you're hanging on like too tight, Cancer, to maybe an idea, you may be apologizing with this energy. 6 of Swords, like putting the past behind you. For some of you, you may feel betrayed by somebody, like someone did you wrong, a friend, a family member. And this is you like being the bigger person here. You could be apologizing, or if not apologizing, just being nice. You may just be nice to someone even though you feel like they wronged you in some way, or the relationship is over, it'll never be the same. This is like peaceful sort of communication. But well aware that maybe something is over with. 6 of Cups at your foundation. So very youthful energy here. So again, a child or children may be significant. You could be working with someone or dealing with someone because of a child, or because children are in the picture. It could be a situation like that. And with strength here, this is you being very strong, showing grace here. Trying to be patient with someone. Four of Cups in the recent past. So you've definitely got this emotional energy here. You've got some cup cards, so a lot of emotional energy. Feeling bored or not happy with the status quo. With the 4 of Cups here and the 10 of Swords, and then that 6 of Swords as the overall energy, this definitely could be some Cancers, like you leaving a situation, or you quitting something, you not wanting to deal with a situation. It may require a lot of strength. And then you've got the Queen of Swords energy coming up here in October. So definitely less emotional. So very much coming up in your element here at the start of the month. And by the end of the month, I mean, this could be like you flipping a switch, really. Less emotional, not as emotionally invested, maybe not caring as much. Again, Six of Swords here, overall energy. So turning your back, moving on. Could be putting the past behind you, but however you resonate. Yeah, it's you moving on, moving forward. It's you focusing on the future. Closing the door on a very difficult time for some of you. Could be cutting ties. Let me see. What is the Ten of Swords for Cancer? Okay, you've got the High Priestess. Interesting. So for some of you Cancers with this, you know, maybe you're keeping this to yourself. Maybe you feel like someone betrayed you, or you're not happy with someone or something. You're not happy. For some of you, maybe you're keeping it to yourself. Maybe you're just going to leave it behind, or yeah, like remove yourself from a situation. High Priestess, quiet energy, very intuitive energy. Ace of Pentacles. Freeing yourself from any sort of feeling of being trapped. Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords, that's how I see that. Like freeing yourself, cutting yourself free, not allowing your mind to maybe go to like a really negative place. If you were blaming yourself for something, if you were thinking something over and over again, I feel like with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords, this is you like cutting it out, literally. Like, I'm not going to let myself think that way any longer. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to tell myself something any longer. Six of Cups again. Yeah, there's definitely a past matter here. For some of you, this is something with children. So you could be speaking up if you're worried about a child. This could be you speaking up. All right, Cancer. So Sea Beacon Fairy, it's number 3, guidance. But where will it lead you? Interesting card. So you may need to talk to someone. You may need to get some advice from someone that you trust. What's interesting is I'm seeing all of the waves here, and you've got the Six of Swords here. So like moving through rough waters, dealing with, for some of you, this is like an ongoing situation. But with this Queen of Swords, I mean, she's someone that has seen it all. She's dealt with it all. Ten of Swords here. I feel like you know how to like maneuver maybe a difficult situation. It's just maybe a matter of like stepping into your power or having courage, being strong. You also could be guiding another person that is dealing with that. Yeah, look at this. 33, so dress of alchemy, release your power. So you have everything you need. So needing to step into your power. All right, what is the guidance for Cancer on the love front? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So put yourself first in October. That's the guidance. Put yourself first. Wedding. Some of you may be married or in a long-term relationship. This situation involves marriage. If you're dealing with somebody who's married, this is saying put yourself and your needs first. All right, who is Cancer dealing with? We've got Virgo and Cancer along with air, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right, so think of a question, Cancer. Let's get you an answer. And we've got a no. So that's not automatically bad. Don't think that. This could be you telling someone no. It could be you telling someone no because you're putting yourself first. So we have a no. All right, Cancer. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, October 2025. Leo, what does Leo have coming up in October, please? We've got Justice crossed by the Hierophant. Your foundation is the Fool. Recent past is the Two of Cups. Crowning is the Sun. Energy coming up here in October. You've got the Four of Wands. Look at this, Leo. And the overall energy is the Eight of Wands. Very nice. So the energy picking up. There's definitely an energy shift here. Let me see. October, which is Libra season. And then we move into Scorpio season. So yeah, Libra season for some of you Leos is going to be very good. If you are waiting for communication to come in, waiting on legal news for some of you, just waiting for the energy to shift, for things to pick up, I definitely see that. Some of you could be moving house. Some of you could be traveling here in October. But I definitely see you moving out of your comfort zone. I definitely see you making a change here. So if you were too nervous to do something, speak your truth, whatever it is, for some of you, get a divorce, because I see freedom. So, I mean, if you wanted a divorce, but you were too nervous to maybe take those steps, I mean, I see you moving past that. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles, The Wheel of Fortune. I could just keep going, Leo. This is very nice. Nine of Cups, the Hanged Man. So for some of you, you may have sacrificed a lot. You may have given a lot. For some of you, this was you waiting on some sort of wish fulfillment to come in, but you were dealing with higher forces, divine timing, and now I see that energy shift. So this is good news. This could be a wish coming true for some of you Leos. You've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So something you've been working on, something you created, or something you've been building, a business could be taking off. This could be something with a home. If you've been working on a home, waiting to move into a home, or get a home. For some of you, that could be what this is. For some of you, documents, paperwork, legal documents may be significant here in October. But you've got Justice crossed by the Hierophant. So this is also an energy of being fair, doing the right thing, doing things by the book, following traditions, but also doing what you feel is right. And then you've got this energy here of feeling free. This is freedom. So again, take it however it resonates for you. I mean, if you've been waiting for like a divorce to be final, for something to be final or put in writing, I mean, here you go. This could be some sort of offer. I don't know why I'm getting that, but for some of you, it could be like an offer that's being made. So an offer on your home, or it could be an offer at work. Especially if you work for a large company, or if you do any sort of like legal work, maybe you're a police officer or a lawyer or whatever it is. This definitely could be like a new beginning here, like at work. But very nice. I mean, 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords, so the number 8. But this is definitely like moving out of your comfort zone. Lots of communication. So communication the entire month. Could be talking with a bunch of different people. For some of you, going to a party. This could be like a Halloween party here at the end of the month that I'm seeing. You've got the Fool at your foundation. So maybe you took a chance. Maybe you did something prior. And now you're seeing growth here in October. Things could be made official here with Justice and the Hierophant. The Fool at your foundation is like you breaking free. This can even be, for some Leos, like you doing things your way. So, yeah, you doing things your way, like following your own rules, basically. But this is still you doing what you feel like is right. Two of Cups in the recent past. For some of you, this can be love. This can be you falling in love. And with this Four of Wands here, you could be making a commitment. Two of Cups in the Sun. This is definitely love for some of you. Now, you or the person you're dealing with, somebody may have like commitment problems. I'm not saying that they can't commit, but maybe they just don't like to commit. You know, maybe it takes them a while to maybe get to that place. So yeah, I mean, that could be you. That could be someone you're dealing with. For those of you where this is on the love front, just needing to be patient, enjoy the moment. But this is happiness. So this is crowning you. This is you feeling very blessed. The sun is shining. For some of you, you may be in the spotlight. You also could be announcing something. So you could be putting something out there for everybody to see. So for those of you that are in a relationship, or you're maybe even starting a family, whatever it is, you definitely could be putting it out there. Four of Wands, energy coming up. I mean, this is a lot of happiness. Feeling very safe and secure, I want to say that. There could be an event that is coming up. And yeah, for those of you that are going out, I just see you feeling very loved and accepted. Now, you may be dealing with a Libra, a Leo, an Aries, a Taurus. Honestly, there's nothing I want to clarify because I love the spread. I love the cards that you have here. So let's get you an additional guidance card, Leo. What is the additional guidance for Leo? Far too many. Leo, October. Powerful personal growth, 41. So yeah, again, stepping out of your comfort zone. Maybe you're speaking your truth, but yeah, whatever it is you're doing, it's paying off in a big way for some of you. I mean, this is great energy. Number 18. Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. So maybe this is what you're breaking free from, Leo. This can be you moving out of this energy. Maybe you felt stuck. Maybe you felt trapped. But we've got powerful personal growth here. So this is like a very confident energy. Very strong energy. What is the guidance on the love front for Leo? Separation. Look at that. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. Attraction. So if you are getting a divorce from someone, you may meet someone else. You could be attracting someone else. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. If you are single, this is you calling someone in. So just enjoy this energy. Enjoy the present moment. You may meet someone at a party. This is like very high vibrational energy. So you could be calling someone in. Who is Leo dealing with? Who's Leo dealing with? We've got Sagittarius, we've got air, we've got water. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then Sagittarius. All right, so let's get you an answer. So ask a question, Leo, for those of you that would like an answer. Let me see what we got. All right, we've got not now. Not now. For some reason, I feel like this could be you telling someone not now. And it could be because you're very happy. Maybe somebody, especially on the love front, Leo, maybe someone is like trying to get back together with you, but you just want to be free. So very interesting. You could be telling someone not now, like I can't do this right now, I'm busy. Yeah. So yeah, don't look at this like it's negative, because it's definitely not. But we've got not now. All right, Leo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Virgo. What does Virgo have coming up? Virgo, what does Virgo have coming up in October 2025, please? Page of Cups, first card out. The Star, we've got the Four of Pentacles at your foundation. Justice in the recent past. Crowning, we've got the Knight of Swords. Energy coming up here in October, you've got the Three of Wands. Overall energy is the Nine of Wands. So, not giving up, persevering, not quitting. Could be trying something again, but it's also having strong boundaries. Yeah, look at this. Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands. This is having very, very strong boundaries. It's also a defensive energy here. Definitely could be standing your ground here, standing firm with something, protecting you, your loved ones, because you've got the Empress here. There could be something going on with a woman. Two of Swords and the Hermit. So for some of you Virgos, you definitely may want to be alone here. You could be taking off here in October, going off, spending some time alone, blocking maybe certain energies out. But first card that came out, Page of Cups crossed by the Star. So very optimistic energy, lighthearted energy. There could be something going on with maybe an Aquarius, maybe a Libra. We are in Libra season. for most of the month. So yeah, with the Empress there, for those of you that are parents, this could be you protecting a child. And then for others, this could be love. This could be love. Some of you, you may have been hurt in the past. This is a little bit of like a stuck or blocked sort of energy on the love front. With the Four of Pentacles, not wanting to open up. It's a closed off energy. But with this Page of Cups, this is like opening up a little bit. So if you are dealing with a particular person, this could be you or them, somebody like opening up a little bit. Maybe they're at a distance, or maybe there's been that distance, emotional distance between you. Justice. Recent past. This does feel like an apology. So for some of you, there may be an apology. You may apologize, or the person you're dealing with, somebody may apologize. For some of you, I feel like it's you. And if it's not apologizing, it can just be very nice. Could be sweet, could be flirty, communication. Knight of Swords crowning. So taking action, making moves. So yeah, you could be acting fast. You could be reaching out to someone. Maybe some sort of clarity or truth came through. So yeah, I'm seeing growth. I'm seeing growth here with the relationship. But I'm also still getting that distance. So I don't know if someone is physically at a distance, or there's emotional distance here, or both. I'm still getting that distance, but I am getting communication. Somebody could be like opening up slowly. And then for others, just generally speaking, this could be a legal matter. There could be news in regards to a legal matter. But let's see. What is the Knight of Swords for Virgo? Knight of Swords, please clarify. So, Nine of Swords. Maybe you have some regrets. Before you make any moves, just take a moment, think it through, sleep on it. But for those of you that do have some sort of regrets, this could be you taking action here and speaking up. Maybe like apologizing or saying something. What is the Three of Wands? The Chariot. So again, distance. I keep getting that distance. Significant in some way. But this is growth. This is you jumping in the driver's seat. Here you can see how he's like looking out. He's looking out the window. He's drinking some tea or a coffee, but he's got his camera. This is someone who's preparing to go on this journey here. So he's drinking up. He's got his stuff there. He's got his jacket here. This is someone who's like preparing to move forward. So for some of you, that's what this is. You're preparing to move forward. There could be some sort of physical travel that is coming up here. Maybe you are looking at your options. If you're doing any sort of online dating, I'm also seeing that you may meet someone here in October. I mean, some of you may have been wounded in love and it's not the easiest thing for you to do, but if you're doing any sort of online dating, there definitely may be success here with this. All right, what is the additional guidance for Virgo? All right, we've got 19, Amara the, I'm not even going to attempt to say it. Aloha Healing, okay. I'm not even going to attempt. Beautiful deck, though. I love this deck. Beautiful deck. Aloha Healing. Let's see what this is. 19. All right, so this is talking about healing, literally. It's talking about your diet. This is Amara is a gentle but powerful presence. Holistic treatments may be the answer for you right now. So this is talking about slowing down, relaxing, could be healing yourself, eating fresh fruits, plants. So that may be significant. So yeah, any sort of holistic healing, maybe you're doing that. Maybe you're looking into that with that Seven of Cups. You could be looking into that. Oh my God, I keep getting this card. So Dress of Alchemy, it's 33, release your power. So we keep seeing this card a lot. So you have the power to maybe, for some of you, I'm not a doctor, but you may have the power to maybe heal yourself or to treat yourself here with something in October. Interesting. Very interesting. But we also do see travel. So you could be going somewhere. Maybe for some of you, this is like you taking a much needed vacation. And that is going to really bring about some sort of healing. Okay, so on the love front, we've got separation. Maybe this is what's needed. And we've got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So again, distance, I keep getting it. So separation could be physical distance, time apart from your partners on the horizon. But you could be working through some issues. So you could be forgiving them. All right, who is Virgo dealing with? We've got Aries and we've got Leo. All right, Virgo, so let's get you an answer from the Magic 8 Ball. All right, we've got not now. So this keeps coming up. That is not negative by any means. It can be you telling someone, not now, I'm busy, I'm going away. So yeah, take what resonates, leave the rest. All right, Virgo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Libra. What does Libra have coming up in October 2025? Ooh, first card out is the Star. And I do want to say happy birthday, Libra. Let's see what you have coming up. Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles at your foundation. Ten of Cups, recent past. Crowning you, you've got the World. Energy coming up in October, you've got the Hanged Man. Overall energy, you've got the Five of Wands. All right, so very competitive energy, not necessarily bad. For some of you, you could be looking, maybe looking at a group differently. Yeah, interesting. So couple of fives here. So Five of Wands, Five of Swords, King of Wands, Two of Wands. All right, so maybe you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You may not be getting along with this King of Wands, but for some of you, I do see you making peace. But yeah, this is like a disagreement, not being on the same page. Others, pick and choose your battle. So if you have to deal with this person, and if it's not a King of Wands, it could be a King of Pentacles, really could be anybody. If you have to deal with another person, this is definitely needing to pick and choose your battles. Don't let yourself get triggered. For some of you, this is somebody that you're in competition with. But you could be dealing with someone who will do anything to win. So that's that sort of energy there. So you could be dealing with a person that literally will do anything to win. So that's not good. I mean, that's not good. You could be dealing with a narcissist. You could be dealing with someone who plays games, somebody who has other options. Honestly, if this is somebody that you are dealing with on the love front, like a love interest, you may keep your distance and just like decide to be friends, and that's it. For some of you, that may be how you resonate. Like, I'm going to keep the peace. I'm not going to deal with you any longer. Let's just be friends. But you got the Star. First card out, the Star, crossed by the Page of Pentacles. If you are getting into it with somebody, I do see you moving past that. This could be somebody that you work with or somebody that you have to deal with. King of Pentacles at your foundation. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn may be significant. I'm just seeing what I'm getting here with this. There could be a small loss here in October. This could be at the start of the month. I don't see this being major at all. It could be like a small expense, like maybe something for the house, or could be a business expense. There could be a small loss. Could be something with family. 10 of Cups, recent past. I don't see this being significant. This would be very small for those of you that resonate. There may have been some sort of interference here. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you were planning on some money to come in, like a little bit of money, and maybe someone interfered with that, or maybe you're an investor and maybe someone kind of interfered with that, with this competitive energy. But I see you having a lot to be thankful for, really. This is a very blessed energy, and with the World, this is feeling like very whole. For those of you that are married or you have a family, this is nice energy. This is really nice energy. You definitely could be living in the moment. For some of you, I mean, you're very blessed. You're very, very blessed. You may be a star in some way, so you may work like in the public eye, or maybe you're a movie star. Whatever it is, you may be very, very blessed, and this could be haters, hating, jealousy, people trying to interfere with that and trying to disrupt your peace. So just be aware of that. For some of you Librans, you may distance yourself from like a group, a crowd, a person. You may distance yourself from someone because maybe they're disrupting your peace, or maybe this is a hater, maybe this is a frenemy, someone who's jealous. You've got the Hanged Man. So this is energy at the end of the month. So you may be looking at a person, a situation differently. But let's take a look at this Five of Wands for Libra. What is the Five of Wands? We've got Aquarius, we've got Pisces. That may be significant, but what is the Five of Wands for Libra? Queen of Swords. Wow. You may, Libra, you may put someone in their place. You may speak your truth, or you may see like somebody or multiple different people like instigating a situation, causing drama, playing dirty, dropping to maybe like some new lows, whatever it is, playing to win. You may see this. Queen of Swords, your element. You may see through someone's BS, or you see that someone is trying to trigger you, or they're a hater, or whatever it is. There's some sort of drama, but you're seeing right through that. Yeah. And you definitely could be protecting your peace. Four of Swords. Yeah, protecting your peace, keeping your distance. What is the Hanged Man? So yeah, it could be letting go of fears, stress, thoughts, like repetitive thoughts. You literally could be like cutting it out. So yeah, getting control of your thoughts, pausing, meditating, maybe traveling here. If you've been working at night in a very stressful, competitive environment, that could be changing. If someone or something is bad for your health, I see you doing something about it. So very interesting read. Let's get you an additional guidance card for Libra for October. Number 10, look at that. So you've got multiple 10s, 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. This is a 10. You've got the World, and it's Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. A powerful energy shift. So change is coming in. I feel like change is needed. Yep, look at that. 13, I am Callie. From death comes rebirth. So yeah, I feel like you're changing. This is something big. So again, I mean, if you've been doing something at night, working at night, or working in like a very stressful, competitive environment, that could be changing. What is the guidance on the love front for Libra? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And then true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So, I mean, you may be with your true love, definitely. For some of you, you could be freeing yourself to be with your true love. Let's see, who's Libra dealing with? We've got Virgo, we've got Cancer, but I'm going to go again. Cancer wanted to come out, and then we've got Ear. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, let's get you an answer. So think of a question. Libra. Okay, we have a yes. You've got a yes. So there you go. You guys have a great reading. I'm very, very happy to see this for you. It's your time to shine, Libra. So this is really nice. Change is coming in. I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Scorpio. What does Scorpio have coming up in October 2025? Scorpio. All right, first card out is the Three of Wands. Crossed by the Devil. Your foundation is the Moon. Recent past, we've got the Three of Pentacles. Crowning is the Page of Wands. Energy coming up, the Star. Overall energy is the Three of Swords. So you've got 3 threes here, Scorpio. So there definitely may be a 3-party scenario that's significant. That doesn't automatically mean like a love triangle. This could be something with business. Really could be anything, but 3 of Swords as the overall. You've got the 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Page of Swords, so you want to be careful around money. So when it comes to spending, you just want to be careful here in October. Watch your spending. For some of you, I see you protecting yourself, your assets. There could be an inner knowing here around a situation. Yeah, for some of you, there was some sort of loss. And I feel like you're protecting yourself from getting hurt again or being disappointed again. If you are struggling financially, that can be family coming in to help. Again, maybe 3 people are involved in a situation. If something is out of balance, for those of you that are feeling stuck or trapped, maybe you need to work with like a third party. So that could be a lawyer, an accountant, a company. You may need to bring in like a third party if you're married. One thing I'm really seeing here is I'm seeing her hand, which she's holding out, like, give me more. So there may be like a third party that is interfering or wanting help. So, you know, maybe you're married, maybe you have a family, whatever it is, or maybe you live with a family member. This could be somebody else's energy coming in and wanting help, or maybe they're always taking. So with the Devil, that's the Devil. So 3 of Wands, the Devil, that could even be someone at a distance who is maybe trying to take from you, or for some of you, you feel tied to this person, trapped in a situation. Some of you may feel trapped at the start of the month. 3 of Wands, though. 3 of Wands in this deck is someone who's preparing to move forward. So they're drinking a coffee, a tea. They've got their camera. They've got their jacket here. This is someone who's like finishing up here and then he's off. So that's what you're doing. So for those of you that are like stuck in a bad situation at the start of the month, I feel like this is what you're doing. You're preparing for the future. You're preparing to leave. The moon. Maybe something is built on lies with the devil and the moon. This can be something that is not it's not built on a strong foundation. There's some sort of deception here, whether it's like self-deception or somebody else. Maybe someone is hiding that they're helping a third party, or hiding some sort of like motive, ulterior motive, whatever it is. But this is a confused, scattered sort of energy. Like I'm in the dark. I don't know what to do. Maybe tempted by a third party. This could be at work. 3 of Pentacles. Or tempted even by maybe a Capricorn. Something going on with a Capricorn. If you're in a relationship with a Capricorn or an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Cancer, 3 of Swords for me can represent needing to cut to the heart of the matter. So there could be communication problems here in October. So be aware of that. We have the full moon on the 6th. And so, yeah, I would just be careful. Like tread lightly here, especially around that time. There's definitely news coming in. Page of Wands. Maybe somebody is getting excited. They could be very emotional. But you've got the Star. So this is needing to stay positive, have faith. It's healing energy. So whatever you got going on, I feel like you're at peace. You're making peace. The energy here at the end of the month is much better. So no longer in the dark. This is you seeing the light. It's a positive energy. If someone did hurt you, this could be you like distancing yourself here from this situation. What is the 3 of Swords for Scorpio? Another 3, so the Empress. Maybe you're dealing with an Empress. This could be you, or this could be a mother, this could be a wife. Again, a third party perhaps for some of you. What is the Moon? 3 of Rods, 2 of Rods. Again, planning for the future. This is the ball being in your court. Some of you, I mean, you may choose to be single. 9 of Pentacles. This is someone who knows their worth. You may choose to be single. Or again, you're planning long term, so that could be what you're planning. Very interesting reading. Let's get you an additional guidance card. For Scorpio. So these also flipped over. So we will take a look at them. All right, 34, faceless ghost and the haunted girl, ghost people, interesting. And 27, strange Valentine, love is strange. Yeah, again, there could be a communication problem for some of you. Also, this could be also a woman in your life. Somebody maybe is having surgery. There could be something going on with a woman. You may ghost someone, or maybe you felt ghosted by someone. This could be someone that you have feelings for, or maybe even unconditional love for this person. And then these two also flipped over, but this card, number 14, it actually flipped over and landed in the reverse. So you got to take it however it resonates for you. So 43 and 14. You've got Pink Lotus Fairy, A Time for Spirit, and then Marie Masquerade, Glamour, Intrigue, and Drama. So with this card showing up, Scorpio, in the reverse, for me, this is saying like the mask. She has a mask here, but it's no more. It's falling off. So you may see someone's true colors. Also, if there was drama, there's no more. This could be you making peace with a situation. You've got the star here. She's meditating. So yeah, if you felt like ghosted or abandoned by somebody, maybe they did it because they're strange. Sometimes, you know, things happen and we take them personally, but it's not us. It really is them. Sometimes, honestly. Maybe there was like a third-party interference. All right, you've got new love. Look at this. I mean, everything happens for a reason. You've got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Who is Scorpio dealing with? We've got Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius. There's Capricorn, and we've got Leo. All right, let's get you a message here. So think of a question, Scorpio. Let's see what we get. Okay, we've got maybe. So that's not a no, it's a maybe. All right, Scorpio, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Sagittarius, what do they have coming up in October 2025, please? Sagittarius. Okay, so I want the cards that are upright. You've got the Six of Pentacles crossed by the Page of Pentacles, Sagittarius. All right, so your foundation is the Three of Swords. Recent past is the Four of Swords. Crowning, you've got the King of Swords. Energy coming up, you've got the Nine of Cups. Overall energy is the Seven of Wands. All right, so holding firm, standing firm, not backing down. It's a very defensive, protective energy. Let's see what else we got. This definitely feels like some sort of help that is coming in for you. Could be help from above, definitely. But for some of you, this is maybe a friend or somebody that you're working with that is helping you, that's guiding you. That's what I'm seeing here. So 7 of Wands, knowing exactly what it is that you want, not backing down, very protective energy. For some of you, you're protecting your peace, letting go of certain things, feelings, emotional baggage, whatever it is, like letting it all go, healing, making peace with the situation. For some of you, doing some soul searching, I'm seeing that very much, like doing some soul searching here. You know, what do you want to do next? Which direction do you want to move in? You could be looking at a couple of different paths. So yeah, I see you definitely taking a moment here in October and like figuring things out. But once your mind is made up, that's it. I feel like you're not going to budge after your mind is made up. Yeah, so 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles crossed by the Page of Pentacles. You've got the King of Swords there crowning you. So you could be helping someone or somebody could be helping you. This could be helping you to move forward. This could be helping you protect yourself even. Helping you in some way. It could be financially. You could be helping someone financially, or they could be helping you. There may have been a loss because you've got the 3 of Swords at your foundation. So yeah, there may have been a loss or disappointment. I do see you healing from that. For some of you, this can be physical recovery. So maybe there was like a procedure. I do see you healing. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. Yeah, for some of you, this is you letting go of this heartache, this pain. If there was something that went down with an ex, this is you recovering. This is you healing. So healing is a journey. For some of you, that's what I'm seeing here. Now, maybe someone new is like helping with that process. And so that could be a King of Swords. But really, you know, that could be any sign. There could be someone who's kind of like helping with that process. King of Swords crowning. So Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius may be significant. There may have been a communication problem prior, and some of you, you're fixing it. Yeah, for some of you, there's a solution coming in here. So yeah, there may have been like a communication problem or some sort of problem, but I see it getting resolved. Now, you've got the 9 of Cups energy coming in, so that's very nice. That could be a wish for some of you. Could be a wish. It is a wish card. It's in the future position, so make a wish. But it's a very abundant energy. Let's see. What is the 3 of Swords for Sagittarius? The Hermit. So maybe a Virgo is significant. Again, being guided. You're either guiding someone and you're helping someone, or this is you being guided. Now, that can be from someone in spirit. Knight of Pentacles. This could be a slow-moving situation. What is the additional guidance for Sagittarius, please? What is the additional guidance? $38, Carnivorous Flower Fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. So who else got this? I don't know if it was Aries. I think somebody else got this. So be careful of an offer. And I'm also seeing, those plants that trap their prey. So like a fly or something comes and lands on the plant, and then the plant like sucks it in. And so be careful. Something could be a trap. So just be very, very careful. We've got 20. Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. It's time to be brave. For some of you, I feel like being brave is maybe asking for help. So yeah, you could be dealing with a tricky situation, and for some of you, this is help that's coming in. Let's see, what is the guidance on the love front? Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and then soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So some of you are with your soulmate. Let's see, who is Sagittarius dealing with? We've got Aquarius and Capricorn. All right, so let's get you an answer. So think of a question, Sagittarius. Okay, we've got ask again. Let's see what else we got. Maybe. So I feel like with that combination, you know, maybe Spirit doesn't want to tell us. Yeah, it's unwritten. So you can manifest whatever it is that you want. And so it's a maybe. So it may depend on if you're going to maybe stand your ground and be brave with that Seven of Wands and then this card showing up here. Maybe for some of you, it depends on asking for help. But it's not a no, it's a maybe. And I think that it depends on you. So yeah, take whatever resonates and leave the rest. I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn. What does Capricorn have coming up in October 2025, please, Capricorn? Ten of Swords. That card flew right out. For some of you, it may be in the reverse. Crossed by the Queen of Cups. Knight of Cups at your foundation. Nine of Cups in the recent past. Crowning is Justice. Energy coming up. You've got the Queen of Wands. Eight of Wands as the overall energy. All right, couple of characters here. Eight of Wands, this is an energy shift. It also can represent communication. Maybe October is a time of, a lot of communication for you. Communication with maybe a lot of different people. But this is also movement, it's travel, it's an energy shift. So if there was a blockage or if you were unable to make your mind up about something, this could be you changing your mind. This could be you making your mind up. The energy shifting. So Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles. There could be some sort of strategy that maybe you were not moving forward with this, and now in October you are, and it could be because help is coming in. It could be because of some sort of maybe legal news. It could be moving forward with something legal. If you had like a legal matter that's been ongoing, this is movement, it's news. Some of you may feel depleted, or you felt depleted. That's really what I'm getting with this. And again, for some of you, the Ten of Swords certainly can be in the reverse. So this is your heart healing, closing the door to a tough time. There may be something legal that's ongoing. This can be a divorce. For some of you, maybe maybe a divorce. Strength, Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. So Queen of Cups is in the position of what is either a challenge or what is helping. So I feel like listening to your intuition, following your heart, that's obviously going to help here with this situation. But for some of you, maybe you are dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So maybe you're leaving this person, or there's communication. A water sign may be significant. If this person did you wrong or you did them wrong, there may be an apology with the Knight of Cups. If something didn't work out, I see communication. Yeah, so maybe you went on a date with a Queen of Cups, or a Queen of Wands, or really, you know, any sign. You may have gone on a date, you may have did something, and it didn't work out. It didn't go anywhere. So yeah, I mean, you could be talking about that. 9 of Cups in the recent past. I mean, this is good energy. It's a wish card. There could have been a wish, but it's nice energy. It's emotional abundance. So if you were doing something, Capricorn, in excess with justice crowning you, this can be things balancing out. You're quite aware. This is you bringing in more balance. So yeah, if something was out of balance, this is you bringing in that balance. And then you've got the Queen of Wands here. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or of course, this could be you. So some of you may have felt like emotionally depleted, maybe even blaming yourself for something. But this is you moving past that. This could be you stepping out. Healing. For some of you, this is you healing. Queen of Wands. Putting yourself out there. So yeah, I mean, maybe you went through a breakup, or maybe you just felt depleted. Whatever it is, for some of you, maybe a divorce. 10 of Swords, justice, a divorce. But by the end of the month, I mean, you could be stepping out. This can be a love interest. Knight of Cups. So maybe, you know, someone asked you out, or they're asking you out here in October. For some of you, I mean, you may tell them no at the start of the month, and then you may actually go out with them later on. There could be a date that is significant. But let's take a look at this 10 of Swords for Capricorn. What is the 10 of Swords for Capricorn? If you're doing any sort of online dating, you may meet someone here in October. Yeah, so however you resonate with this 10 of Swords, this is you leaving it behind. This is you moving forward. For some of you, physical travel definitely could be in the cards. Yeah, like making peace with a situation, feeling at peace, healing. Can also be you distancing yourself from someone who hurt you. What is the additional guidance for Capricorn? Additional guidance, October. '23, Violet Angel, Breaking Dawn. And we've got 24, Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. All right, so yeah, I mean, there could be a clear solution here with the Queen of Cups, with the Queen of Wands. I see you making peace with a situation. You could be making peace with a person. Justice is crowning you. For some of you, there could be an apology. Now, I did say that to a couple other signs, so watch your other signs. But this card talks about new beginnings, starting over, starting fresh. And so there's going to be a clear solution and then like a restart for some of you. That is what this is talking about. Some sort of like do-over, rising up from a tough time, starting fresh. Let's see, what is the guidance on the love front for Capricorn? Yeah, look at that. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And this is very similar vibes to the Six of Swords. And then heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So yeah, this is like you making up with someone. So whether it's a love interest, a lover, a spouse, a friend, whoever, this is definitely you making up with someone. All right, who is Capricorn dealing with? We've got Cancer and Virgo. All right, let's get you an answer. So think of a question, Capricorn. We've got not now. So that is not a no, it is a not now. So that may be later, that may be next month, but it's a not now. Interesting. All right, Capricorn, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Aquarius have coming up in October, please? Aquarius. First card out is the Ten of Pentacles. All right, crossed by the Seven of Swords. At your foundation is the Page of Cups. Recent past, we have the King of Pentacles. Crowning is the Fool. Energy coming up, we've got the Two of Pentacles. Overall energy for October is the Eight of Pentacles. A lot of pentacles here, Aquarius. Very nice. For some of you, you're working a lot. You could be starting maybe a new job, or there's something new that's coming in here in October. All right, so Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the Empress, Four of Pentacles. All right, so I see you having very strong boundaries. So there's this very protective energy here. So this could be you protecting you and yours. Maybe you're a parent. You've got the Empress here. You've got the Page of Cups here at your foundation with the Ten of Pentacles. So family, very significant, very important here in October. This could be you very protective of your family. For others, very protective of your work. So maybe you're like making something official. You could be protecting yourself, protecting your work. Yeah, for some of you, that's what this is. But it's you not giving up. You're persevering. For some of you, you may have a business. This could be like an online business for some of you. Others, you may work for a large company. But you've got the Seven of Swords here. So if you do work for a large company, or if you have like a family-owned business, but you have some employees, there's definitely something here in October where you may not trust like everybody around you. Maybe you're working with a particular person and you don't trust them. Or could be watching your employees, especially if you own the company. You could be watching your employees. With the Seven of Swords in this position, it's definitely like a suspicious energy. You could be doing things quietly. It's also a strategic energy. For a few of you on the love front, your primary focus may actually be career and finances, but for some of you, you may have met someone or you're meeting someone maybe at work. This could be a love interest like in the workplace, or this also could be someone who's connected to the family or the community that you're a part of. If you go to school, you may meet someone. You may have a crush on someone. King of Pentacles here. So it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Aries showing up. So yeah, I mean, you may be interested in a King of Pentacles. Others, this can be you having like a business strategy. You could be trying something new if you do own a business. There's this like new energy, fresh energy coming in. And with the Fool in this position, maybe you're thinking about doing something different, or you're taking some sort of risk here. Feeling a little bit more like risky here in October. Trying something new. Two of Pentacles. This is a more flexible energy. Willing to try something new. Willing to do things different than you've done them in the past. It's also having fun. So whatever you do for a living, I see you having fun here in October. For those of you that have like a little side business, or you're starting a little side business, I mean, I see you having fun with that. So yeah, what is the Seven of Swords? I will look at that. For some of you, I feel like you're interested in someone. So you may have your eye on someone. Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords for Aquarius, please? Yeah, they may be a friend. They may just be a friend. Three of Cups. Maybe they're partnered even. Six of Cups. For others, there could be a friendship. There could be a sibling relationship that's significant. What is the additional guidance for Aquarius? October, please. Aquarius. $11, dried flower fairy, sweet memories. Look at that. And then 25, Sewer mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. All right. Sewer mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. All right. And then 11, sweet memories. So you've got the 6 of Cups here. And the 3 of Cups. I mean, there definitely feels like a reunion that's coming up. And I do see you having fun. I do see you having fun here in October. For some of you, I feel like you have a love interest. Maybe a love interest that's like coming back in. This can be you feeling like more like sexy here in the month of October. Let's take a look at guidance on the love front for Aquarius. What is the guidance? Yeah, taking a chance. Could be taking a chance on love. Ooh, look at that. Now, maybe you're interested in a friend. A friend could be significant. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Separation. So there could be distance here between you, time apart from your partners on the horizon. This can also be you separated from maybe someone that you're with, and now you have a new love interest, or maybe they're separated from someone that they're with. So very interesting. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But overall, nice energy for October. Who is Aquarius dealing with? Aries. For some of you, an Aries is significant. And we've got Virgo. All right, so think of a question, Aquarius. Let's get you an answer. And this is just to have a little fun. I just pulled it out because it's October. Let's see. So we've got a not now. Not now. So that does not mean no. That means not now. And so that could be with whatever you just asked. It may not have anything to do with this reading. So that would depend on you and what you just asked. But we have not now. All right, Aquarius, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces. What does Pisces have coming up in October? You've got the World with the 4 of Swords. Queen of Cups at your foundation. Recent past, the 3 of Cups. Crowning, you've got the Moon. Energy coming up here, you've got the 2 of Wands. Overall energy, you've got the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So you've got nice energy. With the 7 of Pentacles, you definitely could be like re-examining, reevaluating a situation, a friendship, a relationship. Okay. You've got the Tower, you've got Temperance, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. 4 of Wands. For some of you, a home is significant. So a decision is needed. So, you could be looking very closely at like a home. Maybe some of you or making your mind up. Should you invest in a property? For some Pisces, you could be changing your mind a lot. But by the end of the month, if you resonate with that, by the end of the month, I do feel like you will make a decision. But yeah, this really feels like you need more time to look at something, to figure something out, to get things like in order. But yeah, a decision is needed. There could be some sort of investment that is significant. So you may be considering making an investment. For others, there could have just been maybe like a shakeup. Something could have went down, and now I see you at the start of October. I see you like making peace with the situation. I see you, for some of you, you could be going away. You could be like going on vacation. So maybe after dealing with this Tower energy, for some of you, this is, I feel like you're getting away. And maybe while you're away, you could be thinking about lots of different things. Do you want to continue to invest in something? This can be your heart, like invested in something here. So yeah, I really feel like you're doing some soul searching. I see you taking a moment here. So 4 of Swords and the World, but this particular World card, I am reading for some Pisces where I feel like you're taking a break. Could be catching up on your sleep. Three of Cups in the recent past. So that could have been a reunion. You may have reunited with somebody. For others, this can be a celebration. The World can be a big achievement. So something may have left your life, but it's more of like a graduation, like going from one chapter to the next, or graduating. For some of you, could have actually graduated. So yeah, I feel like you're starting a new chapter here, but you just need some time to like figure things out with the 7 of Pentacles and then the Moon. This is a little bit of a tricky energy, but in this position, you know, maybe, you know, you've never done this before. So starting a new chapter could be in a new place, could be living in a new home, whatever it is. And so maybe, you know, the path is a little scary right now. Maybe you don't know what the future holds with the Moon in this position. Try to stay positive. This may be you needing to ground your energy a lot here in October, needing to calm your mind down. But listen to your intuition. 2 of Wands energy coming up. So yeah, if you were like finding it difficult to make a decision, I do see you making that decision. Just don't let fear, like fear, interfere or hold you back. I'm seeing the nighttime, so yeah, I'm seeing, so maybe some of you, you could be doing something at night. Maybe some of you work at night or whatever it is. So yeah, the nighttime may be significant. Some of you may shake up like your routine if you were doing something at night. Or maybe, you know, maybe you're a night owl and maybe you get more done at night. Some people get more done at night. And so, yeah, you may like change your routine or something like that here. But let's get you an additional guidance card for Pisces for October. But yeah, you've got this very strong psychic energy here with the Moon and the Queen of Cups at your foundation. Listen to your intuition. Also, some of you, you could be having some very vivid dreams. Pisces, what is the guidance? Yeah, you've got 32 sea storm, calm amid chaos. So that's interesting because you've got the Tower here. So with the Seven of Pentacles, you can see how this person is working. They're working. So for some Pisces, I mean, you could be working in like a very chaotic environment. This is you staying calm. This is you not letting maybe the chaos get to you, which is, you know, which is a good thing. You've got the Four of Swords here. So this energy can be helping or hindering you. In this case, for some of you, you staying calm and yeah, not letting yourself get all worked up. I mean, that's obviously going to help. And you could also be feeling very, very emotional with this energy. So some of you, you're staying calm. This is like rock solid energy, like staying calm, being very steady here, even though internally you may be feeling a lot. You're a Pisces, you're a water sign. So you could be feeling a lot, but it's like not showing it. Just like staying cool. You've got 31, Lady with a Bosch egg, ancient wisdom. So, I'm just seeing what I'm getting here. So here on this card, we've got like the turbulent sea. Here we've got like some chaos going on in the back here. So maybe, you know, Pisces, maybe whatever it is that you're dealing with, maybe you've been there, you've done that. This could be something you've dealt with before, a person you've dealt with before. For some of you, you may have company. So somebody may visit you. And so maybe you're going to like handle the situation quite well. Yeah, there definitely may be a reunion in the cards for some of you. There could be a reunion. because this is a general reading, you really got to listen to your intuition with this one. Does it feel right? How does it feel? I was not going to clarify anything, but now, very quickly, I'm going to look at the moon for Pisces. Please clarify the moon. So the moon can be you maybe hiding. Could be hiding. Yeah, you could be hiding. But you also could be hiding like certain things. Two of Rods again. So you're getting some repeat cards. Two of Rods. Maybe you have like future plans, or maybe you have options. There could be something you're keeping to yourself. King of Swords. Maybe a King of Swords is significant. You may know something. Let me see. Two of Wands in the future position. Something may wrap up in Libra season. So Five of Cups, Five of Cups, Four of Rods, Nine of Cups. So something may wrap up here. But I see you looking at a new path or different options here. Letting go of the past, grieving the past. But this is nice energy. Four of Rods, Nine of Cups. So yeah, I mean, you could be making a decision and maybe not everybody is going to like your choice, but you have to do what you feel like is right for you. Let's get you guidance on the love front. Yeah, you have to do what's right for you. So if you're not happy, you could be doing something about it. You could be looking very closely at something. This is a very wise energy. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So maybe you are interested in someone, or maybe a friend is interested in you. Let's see, who is Pisces dealing with? We have Gemini, and then we've got fire. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All right, let's get you an answer. So think of a question, Pisces. This is just to have a little fun. Okay, we've got yes. So you've got a yes. So yeah, be wise with your choices. If you're having difficulty with making a choice, listen to your intuition, take a moment. But I feel like you're handling a situation very well, and your intuition is on point. So you've got a yes. All right, Pisces. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, make sure you're subscribed and give this video a thumbs up. I hope that you enjoyed this little 8 ball. It's just something that I pulled out to have a little fun. I am wishing you guys a very happy Halloween. Go check us out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. And if you are interested in having a private reading, all of my information is listed down below. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Have a great month.